Here at the Golden Shores RV Resort in downtown Long Beach. Literally sitting here staring at the skyline. I'll flip around to give you a shot of that. Well, here you go. Right in downtown Long Beach. Very cool setting to be RV camping at.
I don't know what to do to make it right, to follow through. It's up to us. So won't you give me your emotions? You've been hiding them for way too long. Don't know what it'll set in motion, but sometimes you've got to.
All right, final day here at the Long Beach Grand Prix. As predicted, coming down to a barnstormer finish. My man Joseph Newgarden got the pole yesterday. Grosjean in second, Helio Castroneves in third in qualifying, so that's awesome. But looking forward to a great race today. Gonna be nice weather, high 72. It's gonna be a barn burner. Stay tuned. Morning, Cam.
I'm prepped and ready. Got my
got?
coffee, got my key lime pie donut here.
Wow.
I'm all set. I got my hat, I'm sunblocked up. Tiki,
Who's your pick for today?
all set. You know, if Elio wins, that would be huge, but
I agree.
failing that, I think my second pick was Pagano, but
That's a good one.
we'll see.
Who's
I
your,
don't know.
who's your money on today?
Well, either Pagano or Helio, I don't remember.
One
I
of
don't know.
them.
This is one of those races where things can go really weird, like 80% of the way through the race, and then everything just ends up in the air and you got to figure it out. So we'll see. I'm excited.
And by the way, this is my nephew Cam.
Hello.
He's been coming to Long Beach Grand Prix since he could walk with us.
Not much bigger than this coffee cup.
We're counting on him to carry the torch when we're too old and can't make it anymore. Which hopefully be quite a few years out. So,
Yep.
go Joseph
Go everybody.
and Helio.
I just want a good race. The
Good
fact
race.
that we had a season this year is just warms my heart up. So as long as we get a good race, I don't really care who wins.
Throw a blanket over the top 10 and that'll be a good race. See you at the track.
Deuces.
So is my big bro Tom, my only bro. So Tom, how long you been coming to Long Beach?
37 years. I started when I was 12.
And this is why we're counting on Cam to carry the torch for us down the road, because we got to keep the tire name here at the Long Beach Grand Prix, right?
Forever.
We got to get
Forever.
to that top row.
Forever.
We got to get, yeah, say that again.
We got to get to the top row.
We've made it to row 4.
Row
Working
4.
our way up.
What do we got? 3 more to go?
3 more to go.
Yeah, I guess.
Then we'll be somebody here in Long Beach.
I'm going to crank.
He's got to go get our other, our last crewman. He's hanging out in the tent.
No.
He's hanging out at the RV. So Cam, explain to us the whole row thing. You know, we're on row 4 this year. We're hoping to be up at the top. So explain that.
Yeah, so the way tickets work at this event is if you have a ticket for a certain year, let's say you go in 2018, right? And then when they sell 2019 tickets, they call you first about tickets, and anybody who didn't renew their ticket can basically forfeits their seat. So what happens is people who have had their tickets for a long time move up in the grandstands, because every year you can move up if somebody doesn't renew their ticket. So we're at row 4, which means we've been renewing a long time, and eventually we'll get up to row 1 after somebody up there decides they don't want to come anymore. So
Or they die.
or they die.
It's the only way to get to the top.
Yeah.
Time or the Grim Reaper.
Yeah.
Here's Craig, our other part of our crew.
Good morning, folks.
Let's not get hit by the
Welcome
cars.
to race day.
Who's your
Be awesome.
Who's your pick today?
Herda.
Season finale. Can't believe it's here already. Slippery track today, 66 degrees.
Little cool.
Big difference from yesterday.
Yeah.
Grandstand 5, row 4.
I was going to take the guy from Capitan.
Colton Herta was the winner of the Acura Long Beach Grand Prix. So he gets to walk away with that and 3 wins this year, and Alex Plow is the IndyCar champion. Joseph Newgarden came in second, Scott Dixon third. It was a great race right down to the end. Every lap was action-packed. I feel bad for Helio. He got stuck out during a yellow and just got out of sequence on his pit stops. He finished back in 18th or 19th-ish, but great race, Long Beach Grand Prix. If you're ever on the West Coast, make sure you make it. The next one is going to be back in April. That's traditionally the month that the Long Beach Grand Prix is run in. If you're out here, make sure you make it to the Long Beach Grand Prix. It is 3 days of fun and excitement with a ton to do. Bye. Safe travels. The California Tour de Indy, 11-day trip. Laguna Seca IndyCar race, Long Beach IndyCar race. Fantastic time. Probably the last time we'll be able to do that back to back, because IndyCar goes back to their regular schedule this coming April for Long Beach. Once in a lifetime experience with the California Tour de Indy. Thanks walk along the waterfront this morning before packing up and heading down to San Diego. Footage here. And again, this is walking from Golden Shores RV Park out here to the lighthouse and around. Probably be a couple miles, maybe 3 miles by the time I'm done. The Queen Mary right here used to be a hotel. When COVID came around, it was permanently shut down, and even before that, it was in pretty much disrepair. City of Long Beach still isn't sure what they're going to do with it. It's too much money to bring it back, and it's just not a viable economic package to turn it back into a hotel. So the city of Long Beach skyline may be changing. Another fun fact about the Queen Mary was, if memory serves me correctly, it was dubbed the ghost ship during World War II. It was painted entirely gray, and it hauled troops back and forth from the United States to Europe during World War II. But there's a lot of ships parked here in Long Beach waiting to be unloaded, or just sitting waiting for them to be placed back into service. It's going to be a shame to see the Queen Mary go, as it's been such an iconic part of the skyline here at Long Beach. Deconstruction of the track continues. This is a temporary circuit in Long Beach versus Laguna Seca, which is a natural road course and is open year-round. This circuit here in Long Beach, they only set up for this race and this race only. as well as the supporting races that happen during the weekend. All this will come down here towards the end of September and will be put back up probably starting mid-March for the next Long Beach Grand Prix, which is going to be April of 2022. Truckload of grandstands. Miles of chain link fence, literally miles. That's a lot of tires on the road. Tons and tons and tons of concrete barriers. I'll need to go back in storage. This is where the IndyCar pits were.
So won't you give me your emotions? You've been hiding them for way too long. Don't know what it'll set in motion.
All right, some inside scoop. I was just talking to a couple workers right over here, and they said they work 7 days a week, 24 hours a day for 6 weeks to prepare for this race. So they actually start putting the track together, will start putting the track together in February of 2022 for the April race. Another interesting note too was in 2020, they had the track built and it was never used because the COVID set in and they canceled the race. So they built it and took it all down in 2020. It was never used. So good guys working hard out there to make this happen. A lot of people involved in the Long Beach Grand Prix, and a big shout out to them, because it is, I believe, one of the best IndyCar events on the schedule and on the venue. But still finishing up my walk here, heading back to Golden Shores. Gonna hook up the rig, and this is gonna do a wrap to the California Tour de Indy of 2021. Be heading out to San Diego. This is Tires on the Road, and we'll see you on the road.